Yo. 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 Yo, yo, yo. How you guys doing today? Greats of the game promo PNG. Are we gonna get a card design? No. Solid. How you guys doing? Alright, we'll put that to 0. Is there a downloadable? Let me try to find this real quick. I can't remember. Footbin got rid of theirs, I think. Easy US win, boys, by the way. Alright, is it community? Solutions, market, squads, SBCs, squad builder, players. No shot they got rid of it. Oh, foot card creator, it's on the side. I see it now. Unlimited Mumbos, unlimited Jumbos. Yes, sir. Boys, look at our coins, too. We are almost on 14 mil with quite a bit to go. Alright, we're going to use Cole as our base card and take everything off of him. Greats of the game. We'll use the icon logo for it, but it's going to be literally everything. Club, face stats, league, all that. Hide, hide, hide. Player image, hide. Hide, hide, hide. Boom. Remove. What is still left on their right wing? There we go. Okay. I think I have it. If it downloads properly. Why is it not downloaded? Download as PNG. There we go. Now it's going. Okay. We today are gonna try to open as many of this 1,084 doubles that I have as we can. That is gonna be the goal. Does that look good? Alright, we'll keep it like that. Alright. We're going to open as many of the 84 doubles as we can. Let me bring it to the front of the pile by making one more. I think, depending on how good these are today, and just like the menu grind in general, we'll see what EA brings potentially tomorrow. I'm thinking of putting all my rares into the 77 times 5. I feel like that pack for consistently getting League SBC cards is going to be infinitely more helpful. Alright, I'll pop those in. Perfect. Alright, let's start opening, boys. I'm curious how many we actually get open today. So I'm probably not going to recycle them, so... Pack weight is very good. The 250 point packs are insane. Pack Kafu and Zidane from the first and Bale from the second. What does that translate into coins? Which pack is that? Do these cards show up first in all packs, or do they get hidden? I need to pay attention because I might skip them if they're hidden. 253 times 93 plus promo pack from the token store. You can open 2. They're untradeable though. Is it on 2 mil plus bill? Oh, tokens. I thought you meant FIFA points. Vinny! Nice. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, 990. I'm going to put 84s for League SBC cards back into League SBCs. And the off leagues we'll put into crafting upgrades. What's the price of these promo cards? What the F is in Aussie? Summer 2 like 20k, other millions? Okay. I wonder if we're going to get one before, let's say the number 800. Let's say we open 200. Do you guys think we're going to get one before we get down to 800? Mumbo, smash us, great win by US. Dominant there? Dude, US is looking scary, man. So, US is officially qualified for the round of 32, so is Mexico. Still want to win the group. We can win the group tonight with a Paraguay win or draw. Dude, I was disappointed Iracunda didn't start, man. Yeah, weird decision. You should run it up on Paraguay though, hopefully. That's gonna be a tough one for you guys. I don't know how well you match up against them. Is Alex Freeman playing 4 positions today? He did play everywhere. Is Pac Maldini and kept his from an 86 times 8? Dude, I need to do those. I've been lacking, man. Also, too, tradable team of the season pack today. Easy coins. You can do it once a day. Just need an 89 rated squad. How much are team seasons on the market? I might daily pick those up and flip them. Oh, here we go. First one! Brazilian left back! Please tell me there's no crap ones, like lower rateds of the cards. Let's go! Roberto Carlos, if you know, boys. Channel legend. How much is he? Oh, he's like 200k. Bro, why did I think he was... EA? EA. So stupid. Alright, we got one at least. I would have thought that 4 playstyles too. Why does this card not feel like... This is a 1.7 million coin card in my opinion. Like, would have been above 2 mil, falls under. Is it just not like the most meta playstyles or what? There's only 8 cards in the promo actually worth the money? Yeah. I have 5084 times 2. Should I open them or save them? I would open them. I got 1,000. It's out for another, I think, 3 weeks as well. They upped it the other day. Heavy's like 200k as well. Only one decent I got was Theron. One defensive place on a right back. Lovely. Alright, once these fill up, we'll start doing some league SBCs maybe. Also, how many, I saw in squad battles the amount of tokens you can get at each level. I'm just gonna, like, AFK do Evos and get some through that. Div Rivals, because I really could care less about Weekend League. How much do you get in Rivals? Do you get any? Oh yeah, there it is. So how many wins do I need to get? If I just stay here, I get 175? 175. Is that at the checkpoints? Or is it just a straight 175? Bro, what? Oh, is it the, you get more the higher you're in. Gotcha. Okay. Sweet. Alright, let me, list a few more anchors in the meantime to take us to 14 mil while we continue opening packs. So what I'm gonna do, I have a bunch of not only just chem styles but consumables I still have to sell. We will without a doubt hit 25 mil. If I wait though, we're never gonna have enough time to sell these. So even if anchors continue to go up, my plan is just continue to do League SBCs for pure profit. If we want to reinvest in some more anchors at lower prices occasionally, we can. But I want like our bottom number of coins continuing to rise. I want to get to 15 mil as like a bare minimum. And then I want to start pushing 20. And then kind of keep whatever we have left. And then if I'm at, let's say 21 mil and anchors go back down to 200, 400 coins, I put 1 mil into anchors again and kind of do it that way rather than reinvest into thousands upon thousands upon thousands. Messi, who this World Cup's about, Balogun instead. Messi, who this World Cup's about, Balogun instead. Dude, Balogun's a baller, man. Absolute dog, too. They have the same ones unless you go up. Yeah, I ain't going up. I'm straight chilling. Do I have to play a game, though, to earn them? Or do I just have to sit in the division? Oh, you need 15 points, you said? Okay. When I was a kid, I wanted to play like Ronaldo, and now Ronaldo plays like me. You're not clever. I saw that tweet. I saw that tweet. You need 15 points at least, aka 5 wins. What if I want to just play Haram Ball? and go for 15 draws. Would that cut it? Also, too, guys, look at my Thiago Silva. I'm going to show you my Neymar and my Thiago Silva. I kind of want to do something with Thiago Silva, and I'm waiting to make a decision on it. So, eventually I could make Thiago Silva a really good center back, right? I could get him insane pace. I could get him to like a 94 rating. Neymar I already have to the 94. Is what it is. I think I have a second Neymar card, so we can make a different Evo of him if needed, but I'm barely going to play with him. So that's that card right there. But this Thiago Silva, look what I have on him. So I have Dead Ball Plus for set pieces. I have Intercept Plus. And I have Rapid Plus. He has 41 pace. But look at these stats. Look at his shot power. Look at his free kick accuracy, short passing, long passing, all that's fantastic. His defensive stats are basically all maxed out. I low-key kind of want to treat him like we did in, what was it, FC24? When we brought him off the bench as a striker and tried to just score goals with him. So I'm debating whether or not we put him into like a... I don't know if there's a striker Evo. Can I add a striker position to the card? Is that a thing? That would have been perfect. That reward. If it was non-striker. Like, even if I could make him a CDM, that'd be sick. But anyways, I'm going to be scavenging for different Evos we could put him in. Because, like, we have this one right here. If I did this one, I should have just put in Brazil to get to him faster. Like, this is how the card would look. He'd be insane defensively. He'd have 61 pace. I'd want to get that a little higher. But, like, I'm not opposed to having him be a center back. I think it'd be much more fun, though, making him just a unique card. So if we could do position striker, free kick mastery, I don't think I can put that on again. Back one, I don't think I can put on again. Like, one like this, overall max 90. Adds attacking position and finishing for Go On Son. Could do that one. Can we do Shadow Step? Wait. Why doesn't his pace... Am I tripping? Why isn't his pace going up? That's weird. We can't do that one. Built for Glory. Could we do this? Short passing, composure, reactions, vision, jumping, crossing. Like, free kick accuracy, we could get even more on him. That'd be cool. But doing something like this. Let's go Brazil. Center back again. I feel like this could be fun. Nah, it doesn't really change it much. Or we just wait for like a Koeman-esque Evo. I'll probably end up doing that. If I see Koeman in my packs one more time, hey man, be happy you're packing anything, bro. Some people haven't even packed one yet. Oh, as I say that, left one. Who's that? Thought I was getting Dino for a second. Alright, number 2. Watching Messi 4 AM was a blessing the other day. Yes, sir. That low-key crazy pack weight. Been crazy. Yeah, I'm enjoying the pack weight. It's better than I thought it'd be. Usually it's impossible to pack cards, even the discard ones. John Baines, what a player he was. Fodder. Doesn't matter what he did in his footballing career, he's fodder. Congrats on the USA winning. Honestly, they have surprised me, even though they're not great opponents. Still impress me. Can you... Thanks, bud. I appreciate it. Can you explain to me what about Paraguay beating Argentina? Paraguay beating Uruguay? And Paraguay beating Brazil as well. Makes them a bad team. Or not a great opponent. Or are you talking world-class opponent? Does it have to be a team that's won a World Cup? Or currently ranked in like the top 5? You don't like English players? Yeah, like you're impressed against Germany in friendly? Okay. Germany cooked the other day? They were cooking. See, if Mumbo's played against Germany, it'd be a different story. What do you think of England? I'm actually impressed with our performance. We look like a different team under Tuchel. I was pleasantly surprised with how you guys played. I had lower expectations. I like the substitutes he made. Keeping it attacking to kill off the game. That was really nice to see. Instead of just sitting in. England look the same as always, Ben, just because they won one game. Let's not get into our heads. No, I want you guys to lose your heads. I want you guys to become so delusional that when you end up playing the United States on the 4th of July in Philadelphia and we beat you guys, it will be the greatest day of my life. Beating the country we got independence from on Independence Day in the historic city of Philadelphia on the 250th anniversary of the United States of America. Could you imagine how patriotic that game would be? Oh my goodness. Boys, that might be the greatest World Cup thing ever if that actually happened. And it's possible. I can't remember how it ends up. I'd have to look. Is it if both US and England win their groups and then win the round of 32? That would happen? I'd have to look at the specifics. Let me inquire. Okay, so the fixtures on July 4th. That one's in Texas. So the one in Philadelphia, so it'd be 1E / 3A, B, C, D, F versus one I / 3C, D, F, G, H. It'd be in the round of 16. So Mexico has their game confirmed on when they would play. They just don't know their opponent yet. Football's actually coming home. I stayed up all night, went grocery shopping at 9 a.m. and it was already 86 Fahrenheit. It's already melting yesterday. We had thunderstorms, so the air was so wet. Dude, the World Cup is throwing off my sleep schedule so much. Oh, I still have my phone on Do Not Disturb. Oopsie. Yeah, I didn't know if that was a fake Maguire or not, because I just saw the clip very briefly. That was actually him. They're going to call him in late. There's going to be a few injuries. You're going to use an emergency. Try being in England, 6 a.m., 7 a.m. before bed. Dude, that's... Just thinking about that was horrific. I didn't need to read the second half of that message. Try being in England. The second I saw that, oh my goodness. I can't imagine. No shot, bro. Oh my gosh. Nah. What a meme, bro. Look at this. If you know, you know. First time the US has won 2 group stage games since 1930? Yes, sir. Who can USA get as an opponent? Start looking for round of 32. So if US wins Group D, let's assume they win Group D. Because right now, Turkey and Paraguay are on 0 points apiece. Both negative goal differentials. The US is a +6 with 6 points. Australia's in second with 3 points. So as long as the US... Let's assume it's like a draw or a few goal win. As long as the US doesn't lose by like an insane amount to Turkey, they should win Group D. Which means... Oh, here's as it stands. That's helpful. So as it stands, US would play Bosnia in the round of 32 as it stands. What would be a really hard matchup for groups as it stands? I feel like, as it stands is a tough one because I feel like a lot of these might change. Colombia, Ecuador would be a phenomenal game. Oh, as it stands, Argentina would play Saudi Arabia for the rematch, bro. That'd be crazy. England, Portugal. Ooh. England versus Portugal. Spain versus Mexico. Ivory Coast versus France. Bro, what is the World Cup cooking up? Scotland, Japan. Ghana versus Congo. Switzerland, South Korea. Norway, Netherlands. Germany, Brazil. Oh my gosh. I love that. Alright, we have 18 minutes until Scotland-Morocco game starts. We'll do a watch-along for it. Saturday will start tomorrow night. I already have nightmares. Oh, there we go. Third one. Center back. Pumping. That's disgusting. Oh, I didn't even check. What are the ratings of these cards? How many 91s are there? For next week's swap tokens. To use some of them for. So I'm gonna send Messi crying, let him know who's the better league. Due to the current projections, we have guaranteed France or Netherlands in our path. I didn't even look at what it would look like in future rounds off of the predictions. Looks like I was wrong, by the way. It looks like it wouldn't be the US playing in Philadelphia. The only way it would have been is US being third place in their group. So, interesting. As it stands, if US would play Bosnia and could beat them, New Zealand would play Czech. So the round of 16 game could be USA versus New Zealand or Czech. And then off of that, oh, wait a second. Yo, off of that, Uruguay, Austria, Congo, Ghana. So you could see Ghana versus, let's say, Uruguay. Let's say Uruguay beats Ghana. You could have a Uruguay, US quarterfinal. And then a semifinal potentially versus Netherlands or Germany. That's actually crazy. There is a chance US could make a deep run in this tournament. There's no 91s? I feel like, dude, bro, they have to be doing that on purpose, man. Good thing I packed all the crap icons and heroes from that one pack. There's plenty of fodder there. Messi can't even do it back-to-back in the fast food league? Yo. It's probably why they released the tradable team season pack today. I love that they did. It's going to be a good source of coins. England played a behind closed door friendly against MLS side Sporting Kansas City yesterday. The game was planned to give those who didn't feature against Croatia a run out to keep them sharp. England won 5-1. Ivan Toney scoring a hat trick, and Morgan Rogers and Ollie Watkins also bagging goals. I thought for a second it was going to say they lost. Messi acted like he was the reason they won the World Cup when the real ones know Martinez is the real reason they won. I'm not saying you're incorrect. The people that would fight you on that would be the Argentina players who all would say they literally play so that they can be on the same pitch as the greatest player of all time. And any sort of action they do to help out the team is ultimately for Messi. Would be their response. Bench their best player for a rugby lineup. This is so damn bad he had to make a knockoff prime. Putting Messi in a sentence with down bad is crazy, bro. Dude, die for Messi in the pitch? True. Ochoa better play in the final group game, since they're already confirmed first in their group. Or at least sub him in later in the game. You pack from the new promo crap ones, with Roberto Carlos being the best pull. He's gonna come out as a striker. Tributo Campos. I'd like to see it. No! Nick Votamata is expected to leave Newcastle United after a difficult first season. No! Why? Several clubs are monitoring the situation. Dortmund, Atletico Madrid, Aston Villa. It'd be a permanent transfer around 65 mil. How much did they buy him for? Man of the match in the Sunderland performance for sure. Take me home to a place I belong, West Virginia. Take me home, you think we'll take him, give him some trophies? They always said it was his dream to play with Harry Kane. We're talking about the World Cup right now. I get that. The World Cup's important. I can't wait to hate watch the championship again next season. Got to be careful with Sunderland in Europe. Got to make sure they're getting enough points and they're not dropping in potential relegation range for the second season curse. But I want to hate watch so bad. I want to hate watch all the relegated teams to see them not come back up, or at least one of them. I want to see... What are the matchups in there? I want to see Hollywood FC spend even more money than they did last year and not make any progress. It'll be beautiful. I want to see Millwall come up. Does Hull have to make $6 million worth of sales or they get a point deduction already? Did I read that correctly somewhere? Yeah, I'm so happy you guys stole him from Newcastle because Sunderland was working a deal with him and then Newcastle was willing to spend more than us. But Newcastle was haggling over the buy clause. They were trying to get him for less money and then you guys swooped in. That was perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, literally lose out on 2 wingers doing that. You'd love to see it. Oil FC can't find money. Take me home to a place I belong, West Virginia. Alright, I'm gonna need to get a drink here soon, dude. And some food. My goodness. I'm starving, man. France wants to use Elise as number 10 in the next game. When does France play? Takeover's my failure, hasn't it, for Newcastle? I feel like depending on who you talk to, it's different. Them getting not only Europe, but specifically Champions League, they'll see as a huge achievement. And especially comparing it to Sunderland in recent years, that's the only real talking point they can use. Because they lose every league derby match. The only time they could really beat us was when we were a championship team in the FA Cup and they had to play a full Premier League lineup to even have a chance against us. Like, they don't let their players leave, and when they do let them leave, it's a big deal. They can't replace them well. They're very reactionary. Lewis Hall's phenomenal. Tonali should have never went there. He's leaving. As much as I don't like Bruno, Bruno's great. I would argue it hasn't been a complete failure and it hasn't been a complete success for Newcastle. I'd say it's somewhere in that range of like they still have potential. They need to change their system. And it looks like they're slowly going to start trying to copy Sunderland. Which will be funny. Carlos! What's good, brother? We are eating good here with the World Cup. Yes, sir. Mexico and U.S. are absolutely putting on. You must be so happy. Absolutely cooking. How did these players not get used? I'm so confused. All right, 86 plus times 8, boys. You reckon we get one? I think Diddy is a Newcastle fan because they have lots of foil. USA win their group. Trump's going to come raise Pulisic's hand and officially crown him the LeBron James of soccer. As he should. Okay, there we go. Is there going to be a double, though? That's a real question. English striker. Can't be good. From the Bundesliga. For the... What a stupid pack. What a stupid pack. Suker. Trump did say, though, USA should call it football, as there's only one football. Hate to say, when he's right, but... You gotta remember his favorite player, Pelé. Pelé. Alright, I'm gonna go get some Greek yogurt, take a piss, make a coffee, and fill up my water. If you guys need anything, now's the time. Hydration break! Hydration break brought to you by Manscaped. Use code MumboElite for 20% off your ball shaver. Yo, how did Morocco score? I missed it. How did Morocco score? I'm a late bloomer, third year in the scene. I turned the game on a few minutes late, and that's what I get. All right. Do I have... $85 plus nations I can do? Let me finish these. I'm a late bloomer, third year in the scene. Can you prove the Manscaped works? Yeah, give me 1 second, guys. Let me do an IRL tutorial. Alright, do we have... I mean, we have FOF players, but... we have Team of Season still. Wait, will they allow us to use these new promo cards in some pack? Did anything come out today that would allow that? You put Subway Surfers in the background in case we can't concentrate on the tutorial? Yeah, sure. It's not an 84 rating. Unreal. There we go. Alright, second one, boys. What we getting? There we go. Cam Netherlands. Uh-oh. This is going to be a bait one. Schneider! Let's go. Double. Close as well. It's like 30K. Dude, I hope we can use these cards in daily SBCs. We're at so many of them. See how everyone cares about his viewers? When seeing not doing these tutorials? So true. We go above and beyond. Alright, back to the 84 doubles. What is Scotland doing, bro? Scotland know they're playing a World Cup match? What a card, Bishop. Wide open. Balogun won player of the match? Baller. Wait, did Zlatan say the US could win the World Cup today? My window, what you think I was gonna say? No one else is wide open? I missed that. Kimmich. You been streaming at the same time? Yeah. I can't remember. Do you have Discord? Because if YouTube notifications aren't working for you, we always put them on Discord as well. Odegaard. Haven't logged into grind in like 4 days. Oh, they got back to me. We have the unlimited for life premium, by the way, on our account now. Kimi. Boys, Scotland's gonna come back. They need to bring Ross Stewart on. You know, the big boy up top. Nice, thanks. My ranking after the first game was 1 England, 2 France, 3 Argentina, 4 US. So Zlatan was not off. In terms of who you think's going to win the World Cup, or who's played the best so far? What's the ranking off of? Oh, who played the best in their first game? Alright, we're not even 100 in, boys. I'm happy with the amount we've gotten so far. Barely playing, but still winning. That's the way it goes. What's the game after this one? Does anyone know? After the Scotland game? Most time where I can farm my yearly views by putting 99s into SBCs? Dude, I love... Like, people think the end of the game's boring because you can get everything. People get so excited trying to get everything and grinding to get everything. Those are some of the most fun streams. I can sit there for like 8 to 10 hours on a Saturday if I have nothing going on. You guys love it for some reason. Alright, let's put up again. Did acres get higher than 950? Can I list for 1K? I don't want to full transfer this. Probably luck. $1.1K instantly. What? 0.2? Okay, we're listing for 1.2. Thank goodness I looked. Megiddo and Hulk are coming as Hall of Fame. Dude, I'm so excited for this Hall of Fame thing. So, I gotta do this for my account next year. You guys gotta remind me I'm saying this. Where I went wrong this year was the 25 million coin challenge. Because we're easily gonna get it. But I feel like it's consumed how I've used my coins. I don't want to do that. Once I reach 25 mil, promo packs, menu grind, evos, we're full pushing. I think for next year, we always want to have like different teams and fun teams, even though we don't play the game that often. Sunderland team is going to be better. The Sunderland cards are going to be higher rated, so they're going to fit evos better at the start of the game. That's going to be great. I think we need to actually make a meta team and play with a meta team, though. This year we barely played with the meta team. We always built one off of what we packed. But I don't remember getting a lot of games with any cards outside of Sunderland this year. Alright, we won't list all the way. We'll just list some. Maybe we'll go to like 70. The MX is finally coming to foot, supposedly. This game? I'm building a kick-ass Evo team for my hometown, FC Bravos. Nice. Yeah, no, I get too sucked into liquid coins, investments. I need to actually just, like... I enjoy the game this way, don't get me wrong. But I think I limit myself in too many ways. There's nothing wrong with setting big goals, but it's like, once you do that, all the other little things just don't seem as important. That's frustrating. Let's get a thank you for the Australian player giving us the goal. Right, what's up, buddy? I'll do 60. We'll see how quick those sell. Because it showed they would be instant. But I'm not. It's instant, yeah. Dang, dude. Okay, we have to list more. Boys, we are at the price point where... we're stupid not to list. What happened to the shadow investment? It was the anchor investment. Majority of the cards we picked up for 200 to 500 coins. We got 1,000 shadows and 1,000 hunters and sold those for triple the coins. I believe it was. The anchors were the big boy one this year. So what's the math on this? If I listed the rest of these for 1,200, 5, 6, 7, we'll say 5, 6, 7, 0, 1,200 times 0.95, 5, 6, 7, 0. So this would be another 6.5 mil. So it'd be 20.5 mil just off of this. Other things listed, other chem styles, other coins we're making. So essentially, if these continue getting higher, even if they don't, if they stayed this price, and I continued selling, by the time we ran out of these, I think we'd be at 25 mil. Question is, do we try to list for higher, man? Oh. 30. Okay, they're still rising. They're rising quickly, too. Let's pop some 13s. We'll use these as the test. If we can list them for 1400, that'd be so nice because we can just do the 2-click. In the night. Do 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 do. Don't stop, believe it. Hold on to the tree, sweet life. Dude, I need to make popcorn. Hold on. Should we make some popcorn, boys, while we grind? Make a big old bucket. Alright, we'll only list that amount. We'll see. If these sell, because right now they're selling within a half an hour. It's 5:28 right now. So if those sell before 6, that's a good sign. Alright, we're also going to clear all our dupe storage. Let's do... We still can do one more of these. So, how we're going to do these... We're going to take our dupe storage. We're just going to go low to high. Go up to 85 rated. Deal. I'm blanking. Was this the final one we need to do? Perfect. No promo card is wild. Crazy. Didn't get a promo in all three of those. We got a double promo in the last one. And we got a, something else, I can't remember. Oh, we got one in the first one. Alright, we can do 5 of these summer tournaments. It expires in 18 hours. Oh, we need to do 2. I don't know if that's worth it. I don't think that's worth it, to be honest. Unless we make some more Team of the Weeks. $84.10s, I feel like I'm going to be wasting them too. We'll try one. We'll give one a go. Street lights. We all go, we all go. Nah, we need to do these. What am I talking about? They're here for us to finish. We can make Team of the Week backs if needed. I wonder if anyone else waited until this promo to make these or open them. I feel like this could be extremely good or bad. I think I have my answer. Tradable tots. Let's clear my Duke storage. That makes it an 89, 88. Okay, 92 works as 91. Nope. I'll go overkill and use 93. Alright, how much your team of seasons going for? Does anyone know? Bro. Fall? Really? Oh yeah, they're way low in price now. 14K. I feel like this would be a good investment. Brendan Smith, new official bid for Spurs for Vuskovic. Understand the package worth 45 mil with add-ons. Tottenham decide soon on Croatian Cinematic Future after 2 bids already rejected. Sabari, what are you doing, brother? Thierry Henry makes a huge World Cup claim. People will laugh when I say it, but USA team can win the World Cup. Why not? Football is about belief, momentum, and having players who are not afraid of the occasion. When you have stars like Pulisic, McKennie, Tillman, Balogun, all at their best, they can match with anyone. When I watch them, I don't see a team that fears England, Argentina, France, or Brazil. I see a team that belongs on the same pitch. That's the first step of doing something special. Dude, I'm so happy. My goodness. Not that, like, pundits are saying the U.S. will have a chance to win the World Cup. I'm happy pundits are actually giving our players credit for how good they actually are. I feel like for the longest time, the stereotype was we had the LeBron James of soccer, and that was basically it. But now they're seeing how well-rounded the team's becoming, and all the other stars on it, too. I love that. W. Scotland's breaking. Dun, 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 dun. Mentality has always been the strongest part of U.S. athletes. Now they have the skills since they train in Europe with the best. Exactly. Exactly. Źle done. Alright, these are dropping off now then. El Caduce. Down to 880. The United States national team missed a huge opportunity to represent the S&P 500. Dude, that would be a sick jersey. No joke. I would unironically rock this. Look at this. I would unironically wear this. I own every single one of these stocks. Every single one. That is brilliant. Someone needs to make that now. I need to buy that. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, the stock VOO is essentially an ETF where it buys the top 500 companies. So if you invest in the stock VOO, you're essentially investing in those 500 companies, and I invest in that stock, so that's why I have every single one of those. That's sick, though. Capitalism team. Why not? That's what we're known for, Rocket. Speaking of rockets, get Elon Musk on another one. With a rocket. A USA with a flag shooting out of the rocket. Flame. On the arm. And then a cryptocurrency thing on the sleeve. Dogecoin. How's that paying off? I need to invest in something. Let's see. Very, very well. Up. I'm up 67%. 6-7. It's a nice thing to invest in because obviously it can always go down, but it's essentially you're investing in the US stock market. So even if it does go down, it goes up so much that if you look at the graph in a long enough time, even like during COVID and stuff where you'd have dips, it'd be like Alright, we're gonna finish the rest of these. Musk lost like 200 billion from the SpaceX peak. Might not be over $1 trillion anymore. Probably not. For now. Then he'll clear it. What a freaking loser, that Musk. That Musk is a generational talent. It's all fake money anyways. Hey, if it's fake money and it benefits me, I will gladly have that fake money. I will forever be grateful to Elon Musk for Dogecoin. Every dollar the stock moves is either 6 billion plus for him or 6 billion. Well, the issue with the IPOs is IPOs, I feel like, very rarely ever hold their initial value off the rip. It'll go like super high, then it'll dip, and then it stabilizes over time. Dude, these are horrible, man. What is going on? Just kidding, I absolutely love these. Let's go. I completely forgot these cards were in packs. That's a sick card design, man. We gotta get Balagun. Honestly, that might not be a bad investment. Hold on. What's the card called? Professor of Football Star Performer. Let's see what the cheapest ones are. Plus is a generational grifter. In my eyes, it's like you buy EA and say you're the founder of Ultimate Team. I mean, everybody's a grifter. What's that, like man of the match? Yeah. How much is the Bala? So he is the cheapest one. How many total cards are in packs for these? Oh, I saw another one. What's the Brighton guy? Where'd he go? Who bought him? You get my maximum amount of the match cards. They need to make more of these. We'll look at more of those later. They're selling, boys. The 1300s are going. And it's not even the top of the hour yet. What is Phase Bank Stone with Bonnie Blue? That's disgusting. There's absolute lows. And there's levels of degeneracy. Going on live stream with Phase Banks is where I draw the line. Oh. Alright, let's fill up the dupe storage again, and then every time I fill the dupe storage, we'll keep making these. Barcelona reached verbal agreement to sign 2007-born winger Josue Caicedo from Edu Quito. Here we go. Deal in place for Barcelona B team. Loan with option to buy that could turn in an obligation. Fee around 2.5 mil. Another Ecuadorian talent to Europe. That dude. Wait, did he play? Was he playing for Ecuador this week? If he did, Barca's spawn camping. Alright, we're gonna make popcorn in a few minutes. Let's see this highlight. Oh, he's a baller. Oh, he's a baller. Yeah, he's a baller. I saw him make 2 runs and clear a ball. I've seen enough. Alright, those are still selling within half an hour. So list more. Zlatan. Alright, let's make another one quick and then I'm gonna go make popcorn. We'll do a walk away 85-10 to see if we can get anyone good. That's a sick goal. Oof. You know what we need? We need that, you know that icon / hero pack that's out? The 89 plus? We need one of those, but of just previous promo cards, like Team of the Seasons, these. Alright. Come on! We're gonna open the tradable pack to make sure we don't have anything blocking. Connor Bradley. Alright, here we go, boys. Don't spoil it. Don't let me know what we packed. Alright, we back, boys. Who do we back? Barnes. Beautiful. Alright, that puts us at 7. Six, 7. The goal has been reversed. FIFA World Cup 2026. Alright, you ready, boys? So what should I do with my dupe storage fodder that's maybe like 87 rated and higher? Once that starts filling out. Should probably get back to League SBCs and make some Team League upgrades. Oh! Alright, Morocco. Bring on Chemsing Talby. Bring on the Sunderland baller. Kang and Lee, another top priority for Atletico Madrid. Ooh. Yo. Tabari's move to Bayern will be announced at some point in July. PSV paid 200K for him in 2020. Bayern will reportedly buy him for 55 mil. That's crazy. Whoa! Whoa! Hold on. Hull City have submitted the first concrete bid for Gremio wonder kid Gabriel Meck. The newly promoted Premier League club has offered a package worth 25 mil. 17 mil up front, 3 mil in bonuses, and a 20% sell-on clause. Isidor's been benched. Who's Haiti playing again? Who's the other team in the group? Brazil? Yeah, they're probably going to be a little bit more defensive this game. He'll be good as a sub on the break, but he didn't do good last game. Am I tripping? Has Renard always been an 85 this year? I know, what, last year she was an 88? I could have sworn she was an 87 this year. PSG are currently ahead of Real Madrid in the race to sign Elise. The strong relationship between the two clubs can see whichever side falls behind, step aside, and allow the other to negotiate with Bayern. Bayern would demand a fee in excess of Neymar's record 220 mil move. Wow. Experience is playing for Haiti. I can't wait to see the Hater Central post. Leeds are exploring deals for Harry Wilson and Julian Brandt. Ooh, I like that. I have 2 of these left. Bayern will not sell Elise? Yeah, I don't think they end up doing it. Generally, the only thing they have to work toward, like, money means nothing to them anymore. The players they're signing, they're building for a Champions League run. Because they could win the league, we know that. I love McGinn, man. Alright, who do we get? Nakata. But Bayern's essentially in a win-win. They either get outrageous money for him, that they can essentially reinvest into whatever they want, or they get to keep him because they have him on a contract and continue to build around him. Also, guys, I'm testing new League SBC methods, by the way. I'm running a few different variations, and the one that I'm currently cooking up, I need to run the math on it to see if how much profit we're making, but it's been really nice so far. I'll let it stay out. Dude, I want El Canoes at Sunderland so bad. Dude, what are these jerseys made of, man? The ones that rip so easily. Hendrick has been benched again. Unbelievable. Gary O'Neill's going to be the new Ipswich coach. Interesting. Bayern Leverkusen might be buying Kai Havertz for 60 mil? What? Alright, guys ready for the final one? Boom, boom, boom. I love how physical this World Cup is. What the refs letting players get away with. I love it. I love it so much. One 0 to Morocco. All right, 85-10 summer tournament, boys. Come on. Who's that? Close up? So dumb, man. Brahim! I miss the Brahim AC Milan days, man. Woo! Carlos, did you see who's here? For 100 tokens. Marquez. That's a sick card. Did he just say another mouth-watering match? Look, man. Woo. Alright, let's make some 2-week upgrades, I guess. Caduce. Alright, the other 1,300 sold. Let's pop more up. We'll do up to 50. Woo! Christy, what are you doing, mate? What kind of ball was that, McGinn? Brother, what? Was Sharky in chat today, or did he melt? He was earlier. I'm pretty sure he was. They're insta-selling? Boys. Boys. You're so back. Do I have to spend the evening off stream listing as many of these as I can? Alright, how quickly are these selling for 1,400? Anchors. Oh! 1,500? Ooh! Boys. We are almost there. So I think the next thing we need to do now is clear our Club of the League SBC cards. Because 80, we basically have like every 84 in the game, and I'll keep filling up. Cooling break. Perfect time to bring on Ross Stewart. Ishmael Sabari. Alright. That's good for now. Okay, if Kufal's not selling for 14K, I feel like I gotta pick up some Team of Seasons. Alright, let's do... all... oh, we'll reset all that. All... Prem... newest 84s. Bring on Ross Stewart. What are you doing? You frauds. Unbelievable, man. Alright, we'll do Pro League again. Alright, boys. I'm gonna go do some League SBCs off stream. Sell way more anchors. Watch the rest of the football games and get some more steps in. I should be live Saturday. No stream Sunday because it's Father's Day in the US. But yeah, I should be live probably sometime around new content. So yeah, take it easy. Have a good night. God bless.